Eddie from Delco asks, why is my portfolio so focused on Cardano instead of Bitcoin? And I'm going to give you the top reasons why my portfolio is focused on the Cardano ecosystem over Bitcoin. Right off the gate, it's because I feel like your dollar investment can grow in multitudes in the Cardano ecosystem over Bitcoin. Why? Well, it brings me to my first point. Cardano is a third generation blockchain. Bitcoin is the first generation, right? It's the first cryptocurrency that ever came to planet Earth. And Ethereum then came onto the scene, which introduced the second generation blockchains. What's powerful about Ethereum is they introduced smart contracts to the world. These are self-executing contracts between peer-to-peer without a middleman, and the game was forever changed. Then Cardano came onto the scene as a third generation. And so the first generation cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, if you were to invest in Bitcoin back in 2009, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, you wouldn't be watching this video. You would be sitting somewhere in your estate, hanging out with, doing whatever you wanted to do. And that's the same with Ethereum. I mean, if you were investing in Ethereum back in 2014, right, the growth is so much higher when a cryptocurrency project has its first initial bull runs. And so this is the fourth bull run. They're 4-year cycles. These bull runs, the cryptocurrency markets, and Bitcoin's going through its 5th cycle. So there's this law of diminishing returns. Ethereum's already had bull runs, 2014, 2017. Cardano recently just had its first bull run back in 2021. And so right off the bat, it's newer, it's younger, it has way much more to grow as far as market cap. And if you put your dollar in right now, my view is that it'll grow drastically different in the upward direction than it will if you have it in Bitcoin. Why again? Another point is Charles Hoskinson. Charles Hoskinson, it might not be someone that you know of right now, but it's my view that he'll be a household name in the future, sort of like Steve Jobs, Bill Gates. He is a mathematician in his education, and was one of the co-founders of Ethereum. And when he was in Ethereum, building Ethereum, he recognized that there were so many issues that Ethereum was facing as far as scalability, with network congestion and blockchain congestion, security, hacks, and rug pulls. Over $10 billion was lost last year in DeFi, in the decentralized finance space. And over 95% or more, maybe like 99% of all those hacks, rug pulls, and breaches where billions of dollars were stolen from people were from the Ethereum blockchain. Because Ethereum, although it brought smart contracts into the world, it left Bitcoin's security. So the reason why Bitcoin is so powerful and so monstrous is that it hasn't yet to be breached. Okay, due to its UTXO accounting model. This is an unspent transaction output model, different than account-based model that traditional banks and finance operate in. And so Ethereum used the account-based model and left the UTXO model. Therefore, it's vulnerable to attacks. And so Charles realized that this was an issue, a major issue, and then developed a blockchain called Cardano that took the UTXO model of Bitcoin, the security, and extended it to apply smart contracts. And so Cardano, being a third generation, was the first one to harness the beauty and the value of Bitcoin's UTXO model and bring it to their blockchain. So the smart contracts on Cardano are much more secure. They're much more scalable because of this UTXO phenomenon, which is different than that account-based model, like I said. And that is a major reason why Cardano is the focus other than Bitcoin, because there are no projects that can build, there are no layer twos that can build on Bitcoin, because Bitcoin's whole focus is security. And so it's considered a store of value. It's like digital gold. So Bitcoin's never going to go away. People are going to continuously put money into Bitcoin as a store of value like gold. But Cardano has the ability to be more expressive in the realm of smart contracts. And so blockchains are always managing the difference between security and expressiveness. And so Bitcoin can't really express anything else outside of its security. And Ethereum can be really expressive, but it lacks in its security. Cardano has figured out how to uphold the massive standards, the first principles, the scientific peer review, backbreaking work of security, paralleled by the UTXO model, and then extended it into smart contracts that far outperform Ethereum's. In fact, right now, something that's taking place is called the Great Ethereum Migration. Projects like SingularityNet are moving their projects over, who started on Ethereum, and moving the entire token over to Cardano and reminting their projects on the Cardano blockchain. So you as a developer, you as a creator, you as a blockchain developer, you're probably going to choose Cardano as your blockchain to build on. And that's another reason why I choose Cardano over Bitcoin, because it has so much more upside potential as far as growth and scalability. Okay? And another point is that Cardano is a layer one that can allow layer twos to build upon it. Okay? So Ethereum has a bunch of what they call ERC20 tokens that are building on its blockchain. But like I said, they're part of the world of vulnerability and non-security. And so you're going to see them being hacked and these exploits happen. Most of these developers are moving over and building on Cardano's blockchain. And what's beautiful is that as Cardano is a third generation blockchain, they're actually building fourth generation blockchains because of their technology. And so that's really exciting, because not only is Cardano itself younger, which probably has more potential for growth in the bull run, but these Cardano Native Tokens, who are building their dApps, their DeFi projects, their metaverses, their AI projects, they're all in their complete infancy. And it kind of brings you back to 2009 when you looked at Bitcoin. You said, man, that would have been great to invest in one of those projects. It would have been great to invest in Bitcoin when it was 5 cents or $1, right? Imagine getting Bitcoin at $1. These tokens right here, right now, that are native tokens to the Cardano blockchain are in their infancy right now, that you could pick up, and those percentages could be life-changing. Okay? And in the last but not least, I'll just touch on the fact that Cardano has something novel to its blockchain called liquid non-custodial staking, which means that in the Cardano ecosystem, you could stake your Cardano and earn rewards without anyone having custody of your funds. And there's no other blockchain that really could say that. Most of all of the blockchains have lockup periods and things like that, where you have to actually lock your funds up. So not in the Cardano world, not in the Cardano ecosystem. So for all these reasons and many more, Cardano is the main focus of my portfolio. And every day that goes by, I'm happy that I made the choice to let go of my Bitcoin and my Ethereum and move into the Cardano ecosystem.